tiptoe.
All right, tiptoe, because I'm tall.
You are tall.
Right. So we're gonna go and we're gonna do another stroll on Washington Street or
Yep.
Hoboken.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, look at all those dogs.
That's a lot of dogs.
Yeah, all those dogs. Look at them.
There you go. Woo.
Anyhow, we're gonna go for a stroll again on Washington Street in Hoboken.
Yep.
Just because there's a lot of people on the sidewalk, and it just
And
seemed
it's
like
Friday.
that was a thing. And it's
Yes.
Friday, so we'll probably see lots of restaurant, sidewalk, cafe action.
Yeah.
And who doesn't want that? I don't know. So, all right, here we go. We'll try to take it a little slower, look at some buildings, talk about buildings and shops.
Okay. If you
know
say
who,
so.
you asked for it, so that's what you're going to get.
That's what you're gonna get. All right, and we're off.
And we're off.
Barbershop.
That's right. It's the D&V Barbershop. Everybody loves D&V Barbershop. Severino Real Estate used to be down the block. Now, yeah, it used to be I don't know, a Rouge Salon.
Oh,
Custom
really?
framing, ladies and gentlemen.
Hoboken.
1028 Orion Boutique Menswear. I have eaten here before.
Toasties.
Toasty. Delicious burrito, bean wrap, big takeout action at Toasty. You can get gift certificates for your friends at Toasty. We've done it. M&T Bank. Oh, M&T Bank. See? Oh, come on. So I'll talk about M&T Bank because it was built as Polsey's, a department store. Mr. Polsey built it.
Huh.
And back in the day, it was an A&P.
Oh.
I know. And I am not a fan of their sign. Am I going to be like complaining about people's signs on this tour? Maybe I will. I don't like this sign. You know what it is? It used to be a lighted panel. What was it? Washington Savings Bank. And it was like, it was one of those big boxes that would have fluorescent lights in it. And I think it said Washington Savings Bank. And it was really bright. And then they were like, well, let's be a little more understated and let's do this downlight thing and the gooseneck lights. This panel doesn't need to be here anymore. They should remove the box. You see what I'm talking about with this box? All right, I'm gonna get to the box. Hello, Stefano. Yeah, so that box just doesn't need to be there. That's all I'm saying. I'm being the grouchy sound guy today. Jungle Juice. Don't know anything about it. Never had anything. Now this place here used to be La Chiquita.
Oh, and now it. And then
it became Rogers,
Fresh Picked.
and then it became Fresh Picked.
And now
And
it's
it was
gone.
one of the last, like a nice like produce joint that was uptown Hoboken, but they closed, and now they are taking a long time to become another Chinese restaurant. So, but look forward to it. I don't mind. I like Chinese food, but they have a kind of a classic wooden bay window storefront action here that I'm really hoping that I think they're being encouraged to keep. So there's that.
Would be nice.
Yes, Stefano, we're just walking in my town in Hoboken again on the main drag. I've done it before, and I'm going to keep doing it because it's the main drag in Hoboken, and it's a walk. So what do we got here? Oh, it's 1006. 1006, the Princeton building. Princeton, 1006, the dentist on one side, and apparently Kem Ming, a very well-regarded Chinese place that I have not tried because I don't really see anything very specifically vegetarian or vegan on their menu, so I don't do it, and I Just need to go in and ask. Have I done that? No. This guy here, Yash Liquors, used to be Alvin's. It's been a liquor store for a long time. Boy Cafe. Probably mention it every time I walk by. Better Life Drugs. Used to be Tucker Drugs. And really, you can find old pictures of what their storefront looked like back in the day. It was a very cool storefront. And it's not really a very cool storefront anymore. It is what it is. So, you know. What else do we have? Pepper and Parlor. We were looking into the history of Pepper and Parlor. They've been around for a long time. And also, what was it? It was a paint ceramic place. Time to Kiln. Time to Kiln.
Yeah.
And I found that in the phone book, and that was fun. There were other places there, some Yapples Cafe or something like that. Seven Valleys. It's Persian food. It's apparently pretty good. It's a little bodega smoke shop. It's opened up. Fish. I got a few haircuts there. Muller Insurance.
With the nice display in the window. That's
They have fun displays. They have displays, and they have a gnome.
Garden gnome.
It's a garden gnome. What can I tell you? So it's always a pleasure if we, see the garden gnome in front of. There's Hoboken Orthopedics. Now this place here, Asia Sushi, has a classic Breyer's ice cream sign, sodas.
Yeah.
When I moved here in '82, it was kind of just an old-timey soda, like a candy store or a luncheonette. And they had a pinball machine in the back, which was fun because it was a good machine. And then there was Vinny. Vinny worked there. Vinny was hilarious. He kind of had a Popeye. He had kind of a one eye. There's Midtown Realty. I don't know what's going on at Midtown Realty. Flash Tech. They've been a stalwart and PC. Their PC store here in Hoboken, and they have come through a number of times with parts and computer fixings. Gigi's Cafe and Restaurant. Never been.
Yeah.
What can I say?
I went in there once.
Did you go in there once?
Yeah, but I didn't get anything.
Alibaba.
Alibaba's really good.
Well, thanks, Harry. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you again sometime. I've been enjoying your posts on your art project. So there's Alibaba, Middle Eastern restaurant. Come on, man. Come on. Have you been eating at Alibaba since 1986 like me?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I still eat there once a week at least.
At least, right?
I don't sit there, right?
No, you get the takeout, right? Yeah, so I'm walking the streets with my camera. Going live on Facebook. It's Amanda's. So it's Bob Bert, ladies and gentlemen. He's on camera, rock and roll. I know.
Rock and roll Hoboken.
I got my Pier Platters t-shirt on.
I got my welcome.
Your greetings, Salisbury Park. Yeah, I couldn't.
I remember when all these new falafel places opened, and someone said to me, like, "What's your favorite new falafel place?" I'm like, Alibaba.
Alibaba. You remember the explosion of falafel? Suddenly we had like 5 new falafel places all in one season. Somebody had the great idea.
Now we have you get any block you can buy a bomb.
That's right. You can get a bong. Fantastic. Oh, Kid City. Pastrami House. I went in here and bought a celery tonic once. That was about it for me. I don't know.
I'm actually on my way to The new barbecue place.
Oh yeah.
Have you eaten there?
No.
It's amazing.
Is it the
good.
down by Benny Tadino's there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that they have an outlet in Alexandria, Virginia that some friends of mine have gone to and really liked.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're like, award-winning.
Yeah, they have all
Barbecue.
all that kind of stuff, and it's like there's the picture of the guy. I can't think of his name, but the picture of the guy who owns it on the menu, and then you walk in, and he's the one.
And there he is. It all makes sense. We're on the move.
Baby strollers.
It's time to go. I need to do.
Yeah, Vito's. Delicious mutts.
I did not know that.
Afternoon specials at
Yeah.
Vito's? What's that?
After 2 o'clock.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Oh, it's been on for a while. I keep wanting to do it.
Vito's Deli.
Yeah,
One of the greats. We have many, many great delis in Hoboken, and Vito's is definitely one of them.
Best mutts in town.
Best mutts in town. But says Bob Bert.
It's probably on the window somewhere.
It does. It says that. Yeah. Nail salon. Bagels on the Hudson.
Is that supposed to be Frank Sinatra?
Yes, it is. It's always been a mystery. 8th Street Saloon, rocking. Everybody's drinking at 8th Street. Big oval bar in there.
Yep. They don't call it Hoboken for nothing.
That's right. Margaritas. You're still there at least once a week, right, Lise?
Yeah, at least.
Margaritas?
Margaritas, yeah.
What do you
Because
get?
it's close to work.
What do you get?
You should get whatever their lunch specialist sometimes. Their salads are usually good. You can get like
Post office.
things added to it. Sometimes I get shrimp. One of my favorites. I have not been in that lobster place.
I have. I mean,
Tuna and salt.
it's lobster roll sandwiches, and they're
Yeah.
good. But it's just kind of like avoiding the carbs, and all they have is those big thick buns. And
Oh,
fries,
yeah.
And it's just kind of like.
Yeah, so it's like overload.
And it's funny too because lobster roll sandwiches are always so expensive. Here's this little like kind of takeout place, and it's just
Yeah.
like you still end up spending $20.
Oh, okay.
Oh, crazy. Well, lobster is kind of like dirt.
Yeah, lobster roll. That's even way expensive at the Illusion.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I go to the Legion too, though. I love the Legion.
I have forever, and just got a couple bum meals recently.
really?
That's too bad.
Blame the chef. I love their, what do you call it? Salmon, their salmon lunch. It's like a half.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
like a half sandwich and a half soup. Kind of thing.
Good burger.
Delicious. Yeah, Brent
I like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Brent get the vegan burger.
Oh,
or the
please.
Vegetarian.
They have it's acceptable. It's good enough to want to go to the Elysian if other people want to go. For me, Village Market, great service in Village Market. Very happy.
Used to be a bodega. Now
Yeah.
Total liquor store.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, it was a bodega. They had a liquor license, and then why are we selling cheese?
Yeah. And she's honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find a nice produce place. Until I go either to Acme
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, Trader Joe's sucks for produce.
or yeah, you can get good munchy stuff on it.
Yeah, that's I get cereal there.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, I totally miss fresh pick.
Yeah, me too.
It's nice.
It was.
I love when the place down on Third.
Yeah, where Mamoons is now, there was a produce place there that we used to get a lot. Where Blimpies was born is now the Shade Store.
What was there before?
That was where Blimpies was invented.
Oh, God. No loss there. Is Blimpie still in business?
I believe it is, yeah.
All right, the only bagel store.
The only bagel store in Hoboken. The only bagel place in Hoboken. And as far as I'm concerned, the first. I remember they really couldn't get good bagels in Hoboken until they opened.
Well, they've been there as long as I've been around.
Yeah. It was like we'd go to Bagels on the Square in the village if we were in the city just to bring bagels home for the next day.
And of course, if you get locked out of your house.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. Benny Tadino's. Huge slice. Oh, here it is. Your pitmaster? This is your stop? All right.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. All right. We'll see you soon. Take care. All right. There he goes. Well, that was fun. What?
Pitmaster.
Myron Mixon, the pitmaster.
No.
Uh-oh. It's a three-wheeled car playing loud music. Now that's exciting.
It's like, yes, I really want to hear your music.
Yeah. With photo. I believe that was where Romantic Depot, wasn't Romantic Depot, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Romantic Depot.
Used to be there. Oh, big fun.
Big fun. Fun toy place.
Oh, it's two of them. No wonder why they're doing this last.
Oh man,
That's terrible. Why did they even get away with that?
pretty loud. Warby Parker.
Comfy TV. Gotta get some comfy TV. Somebody lost their sweater.
Oh, Jefferson Coffee. Looking good. This Mini Mart's been there a while. Fancy Nail Spa. Hi everyone. Stan Sporting Goods. Stan Sports Center. All right.
Hoboken Pets.
Pet place. Robungi. We've had some
Great
lovely meals in
sushi.
Robungi.
Yep.
And Charritos.
Yep. Choritos.
Charritos. You can find Charritos, this location.
those
in,
nice.
What?
Those nice drinks.
Nice drinks. Yeah.
Phone.
Phenomenon. That's right. Forward march. Adam, thanks. Good to see you. Oh, come on. Where's my dumpling automat? Oh, here we are. Okay. Hi, everyone. It's a dumpling automat coming soon. I've yet to be in the dim sum place, but we'll try it. I like dim sum. Yeah. Hi, everybody. We're live on Facebook. Hey, Jeff's mom used to work in The Secret Ingredient.
Oh.
Apparently there is a delicious, I think there's a delicious
The vegan.
vegan entree in there as well. Uh-oh, gelato place coming.
All right, gelato.
Gelato place on its way
Just in
to
time.
the
for
Hoboken
summer.
Daily News location.
Let's go. We got the one.
7-Eleven used to be Boston Market. What was it before then?
Oh, I don't even
don't
know.
remember. I'm sorry. I think it was a discount place. There was Duffy's Carpets back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, Duffy's Carpet. Delight. Used to be a market where you'd get groceries, and then they had a liquor license, and they said, "Hey,
Yeah. No more groceries.
no more groceries. Why are we selling cheese?" It is real. That is supposedly going to be a dumpling automat in that location. Yeah. Anthropology. This is where the Blockbuster Video used to be.
Yeah, that's right.
So, you know, Rand, this is where Rand got They Live on VHS. You know, they had the downstairs area. It was a lot of floor space.
Vegan. Happy vegan.
Happy vegans. What are they selling? Burger with fries. You got to be kidding. Hot dog with fries.
Nice.
All right.
They've got
Fajitas.
everything.
They have, yeah, everything. They have everything. Really? Oh, sorry. This is the former GameStop. Oh, man. I got Wii games in there. Pizza Republic. It's good pizza. I can't complain about them.
Yeah.
They got our order wrong once. It's fine. It happens. Come on. Former home of Lalo House of Charles. Now it's a smoke and vape shop. I bought my favorite pair of shoes in a shoe store that used to be here. Via Mode.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They had some men. They did have men's shoes as well as ladies. For the men and the ladies.
Yeah.
Bloom Spa. Bloom Spa. Yeah, I think Bloom Spa was this place called St. Mary's Groceries at one point.
Oh, I was not here for that.
Oh, yes, you were. We used
I
to
don't
get
think
orange
so.
juice in there. You don't.
Not
You
that
just don't remember.
I don't remember that.
Cadoba, former home of Sorkin's office. Yeah, Happy Vegan. Where has Happy Vegan been all your life? I don't know. so Sorkin's. Yeah, Sorkin's office supplies. They ended up with a ghost sign. Yeah, I believe it's a fake ghost sign.
Commercial
They-
stationery.
It was a cool old school office place. Office supply. You could get art supplies in there too.
Old German bakery.
What's going on? Oh man, the old German bakery. That's a favorite. Delicious bread.
Nice pastries and bread.
There's one of Justin's
Great.
UPS stores. Justin's a great guy. And here's Cucina Saporito, and there. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go in. Wah, 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 wah. Randolph
vegan-
and his
a vegan-
vegan thing. I know. Oh, what's going on across the street? Lots of stuff. Old school music, you got that, Millie. It's Millie,
Hey,
please.
Mel.
Touch the heart. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
My optics. Yeah, that was music coming from a car.
Right angle's always been there,
All
hasn't
right, right angle's been around for a long time.
it? Yeah. This is a good store.
Lisa likes Francesca's.
Yes, they've got tchotchkes.
They have tchotchkes. They have you can get a pair of earrings for $10.
No,
As a-
not anymore.
Well, not anymore. 20.
Yeah, something like that.
Athleta. Get your leisure wear, your athleisure wear. Athleta. Athleta.
Starbucks.
That location at Athleta used to be George's hardware store.
Oh, is that that?
That's right.
Huh.
And the vitamin shop here used to be the pawnbroker,
Oh, right.
the pawn shop.
Was that June or something like June?
I don't know.
June.
Panera bread, you can kind of tell from its. Oh. You can tell from its, yeah, sometimes the signal gets weird. This is actually one big store.
What was it?
The H&R Block and the Panera.
Oh.
It was a McCrory's, I think,
Huh.
and a Kresge or something. I don't know. Sotheby's. This was where the office was. Remember that place, the office,
Yeah, for printing
where you could go
supplies.
and like sit at rent a computer for so many so many dollars per hour. Boop. And then you could go, go on the internet.
Yeah.
Or you could print out things. They had a great
I don't love that name.
Love Sack. You don't like the name Love Sack? Maybe we're just not going to talk about it anymore because I'm going to go blue.
Sounds awful.
I'm going to go blue if
Yeah.
we keep talking about it.
That's a silly name.
McDonald's.
No, it's McDonald's.
I know.
It's got everything.
It has everything. I don't know what it has. It was the place. And Blue Mercury is coming to Hoboken. What does it mean? It's makeup, skincare, and spa. Used to be the Hoboken Bar and Grill.
So there's a produce place.
Fig wants to call Lovesack just to hear them answer the phone. That's a good one. Hello, this is Lovesack. How is your
Lovesack, baby.
Lovesack? I can't even go. I don't even go. All right. Well, apparently, so this is the former Geismar's.
Geismar?
Yeah, it was a grocery. It was a department store, and it was a place where you could buy clothes.
Huh.
And it's going to get all fixed up, and it's going to become a Nike store.
Oh.
That's what we need. A Nike store. All right, that's fine. Whatever.
Huh.
It's going to be huge. Century 21. Real estate. Hey, Poochie. Dry bar. Get the, what is it? A blow dry? I forget.
This is
That's right. That's right, Adam. If you were them, you'd just pronounce it Love Shack. That's it. Now, the Dunkin' Donuts used to be the bank,
Oh, and now they're there.
and then they moved here
Yeah.
into a smaller location.
space.
Blowout. Thank you, Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, blowout. And I remember going into the larger Dunkin' Donuts. Oh man, those tacos. Tacoria. Good tacos.
And
So-
vegan too.
They have vegan choices. But so you look across the street and you look at Tally Ho, Tasty Platters, and the South Street, what was it? Fish and Ramen Company? How
there,
those
yeah.
three buildings are all the same. Well, back in '82 when I moved here, that ground floor, number one, all the buildings were painted the same. And then the ground floor was a club called Rosebuds.
Oh,
I think you would call it a disco. I don't know. You tell me.
well, it depends on the year.
I know. But you'd come home from the city and go to the Dunkin' Donuts and
This was-
watch the scene at on the street out in front of Rosebuds. That was kind of fun. And it
Man.
used to be the townhouse diner, and it was colonial diner before that. But it was a big diner, and you can see evidence of the tile work from it being one big storefront. Anyhow, this is Basic Foods. I do a lot of shopping in there.
Is that where B&D used to be?
Basic Foods?
Yeah.
This was Casey's. Remember Casey's?
Oh, Casey's.
Oh yeah, good old Casey's.
Yeah.
So they have inside.
That was like a five and dime.
Yeah, it was like a $5.
Yeah. That.
This place, this is an old storefront. It was a shoe store, and it was renovated and rebuilt by Steve Fallon when he turned it into his shop called Madhouse. And it's fun. I like it. It's a fun rework of stuff. And it was after it was Madhouse. Did it immediately become the mattress place? I don't remember. It was Sleepy's, and then it was Mattress Firm, of course, which was their rebrand. And now it's nothing. And what the hell is it going to become? Oh, I can't remember now. This place, this was Tuta Pasta.
Oh, right.
Remember Tuta Pasta?
That was the best Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
The best.
They had a nice lunch special. 1 glass of wine,
Yes.
pasta, something else for 10 bucks or
Dessert.
something, or
Yeah.
20 bucks.
Yeah,
Anyhow,
like
it was a great deal. Tuta Pasta. And if you were really lucky, you got to see Danny Aiello in the window. Danny Aiello would be in there. Tuta Pasta, ladies.
And then he had a puppy as well.
What?
Yeah, at one point he had a puppy.
You saw him with a puppy?
Yes.
Oh man.
It was fun to see him.
Johnny Rockets used to be Marvel Photo. That's all I remember. Realtor, City Paint Hardware. What's happening at Precious? They selling reefer yet? What's going
no,
on? in there?
really?
No, not yet. All right. Apparently that's the plan. There's
Really,
gonna
all
be
the stores
some,
are doing that now?
There's going to be some
That's crazy.
cannabis. They
Sparrow
want to be
wine.
cannabis place. Honey Grow. I like Honey Grow, but I don't remember
good.
what was here before.
Yeah, I don't either.
And then there's this place has been empty for a while.
Cold Stars.
Did this used to be the Blimpie? Where did the Blimpie used to be?
yeah,
I think it was
I
here
think
with this
so, yeah.
with this green. I think this green and yellow motif here was from when it was a Blimpie.
Yeah.
And Cold Stone Creamery. I don't get it. Okay.
Take my ice cream,
Just-
squeeze it up, and put it back in the cup.
Yeah. Just Salads on coming soon.
Just salad.
And Stickies. Everybody loves Stickies. I know nothing
know.
about it.
I have not been there.
I know nothing.
I don't think I'll be there.
It's sticky.
Maybe for the French fries.
Shaka Bowl. Who needs Shaka Bowl? Well, I don't know. Doctor's office. I think you had a few appointments
Yeah.
in that place at one point.
Yeah, it wasn't
right?
so bad.
Yeah.
'Cause it wasn't anything major in it though.
This was the one of the great old mid-century storefronts with all the display space. It's fantastic. You know, it's a challenge to
Look
kind
at the
of
old clock up
to
there.
try to preserve that because people rent commercial spaces and they're like, why is there all this space, window space? I want to have things for sale, or I want to have a restaurant and I need more tables. But unfortunately, it's a really cool old thing, and we're in a historic district. Washington Street is protected, so you have to kind of keep that stuff. And it's a cool one. Look at those windows, man. I mean, it's almost too bad it's an AT&T store.
Yeah.
And it used to be a jeweler, and there's a clock for Marcus Jewelers.
Falling apart.
It's rusty and falling apart. That's right.
And this is all.
What's that? Adam.
Like
Adam says they had an Italian place run by Joe Pesci's cousin.
Oh wow.
Never saw Pesci through the window. But the owner would come to your table and tell you he was Joe Pesci's cousin whenever you wanted. Well, that's good. Impastos.
They passed La
Apparently-
Isla.
Huh?
La Isla.
Well, La Isla. Yeah, that's La Isla.
I was
Has
trying to
been-
graduate from
La Isla has been on TV as a classic restaurant. It's great Cuban food. There's a La Isla downtown and there's a La Isla uptown. And we had the owner on our talk show at the Hoboken Historical Museum, and it was great because he had a really great concept. He said that La Isla downtown was Little Havana, and the La Isla uptown was Miami Beach, and that made all the sense in the world. I really thought that was great. I like the food. I like the place. So there's that. Goodman, it used to be Goodman's Haberdashery.
Was Murphy's Realty.
Was Murphy Century 21. Many realtors have been there since. Right across the street from City Hall. Hoboken City Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was always kind of funny to see. Adam, you're killing me.
Is it on YouTube? Can I look it up?
What's that?
Is that going on YouTube?
It's on. Actually, I'm still stuck only on Facebook. It's my personal page on Facebook,
all right.
Yeah.
but I'm doing as much as I can so that I can hopefully get people to subscribe and follow me on YouTube as
Is it for
Hoppy Go
Hoboken in
Lucky.
general, or-
It's basically Hoboken walking.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people do it, and they do it in the city. They do it all over the world. But I'm just like, I'll do Hoboken.
Yeah.
And you know, do I walk past the same places all the time? I do. But I do have a YouTube channel called Hoppy Go Lucky, and I'll put this video there. It won't have the chat or anything, but basically that's what I'll end up doing. So, yep. So, that's it. Yep.
I'll look it up.
Hoppy, H-O-P-P-E, Go Lucky.
Hoppy Go Lucky.
Yep, that's me. Yep. Kind of a cool old bank. Bar None was at 84 Washington Street, yeah. Did you go in there with me that one time? Shipco Transport, you know. Adam was just saying if Impostos franchises themselves, they can call the second store the Imposto Syndrome.
Oh, smart.
Like the imposter syndrome,
Yes.
you know. Now that's funny. CVS Pharmacy, look at this thing.
Gigantic.
We used to have a Barnes & Noble there, that, what do you call that, a cornice, that sign down there at the end was kind of the indicator of where the Barnes & Noble was. We get you know, Halloween spirit stuff in there, seasonally. Used to be a theater, used to be the Crown Theater here in Hoboken called Fabian's Theater, but they knocked it down and they put in this, and it was, I think when it was built, it was a ShopRite, and then they had a basement, and there was a store in the basement called the Wonder Store, which was hilarious, and it confused me when I moved here. Lots of things about Hoboken confused me when I moved here.
Can be confusing.
Fruit? You're selling fruits and vegetables on trucks, and you close up. So when I come home from work in the city and the trucks aren't around, where do I get some fruit? Anyhow, so this is the CVS, and gosh, it used to have a Sam Goody, right? Remember the Sam Goody?
Yeah.
And now the downstairs area ended up becoming a
That workout place, right?
New York Health Club, Sports and Racket Club or something.
Yeah.
But then that closed with COVID.
Yeah.
So now the basement is empty. I demand a bowling alley. Come on, people, make it happen.
Oh, karaoke lounge.
Well, a bowling alley with some karaoke, karaoke box, and a karaoke lounge. Yeah. Basil's Pizza used to be a oval bar, and this, you see this spot where it says Basil's. You can see from this like kind of signage, lighting thing. This thing in Basil's used to be Barrio Burrito.
Oh yes. Yeah.
right? Remember?
Yeah.
Barrio Burrito?
That's right. It was two little stores.
And it was tiny. It was
Yeah.
tiny, and they would make their burritos in there, and then but it was a pizza place there, and then basically it ended up that
All the
they kind of
pizza place got
merged
it.
and became part of
There's some
the
sample
same
share.
shop.
You want a sample?
Sample?
Would you like one?
What is it?
This is called bell curry.
Oh, okay.
It has potato garbanzo mash, puffed rice, cucumbers, and chutneys. Like
Is it all like vegan?
yeah, it's vegetarian.
Oh, good. You want
Curry
one?
up now.
You want to try one?
Sure.
right.
Yeah, I won't try it. Hurry up now. Get free samples right now, live. So this Verizon place used to be a Palmer Video, ladies and gentlemen. And it actually, Palmer Video
Phone video. I used to have
started over there. Boop, boop, over there across the street.
that. And then you.
And then they moved into this location, and that was another. I did not rent any copies of They Live,
I did.
Well, you might
not
have
They
gotten,
Live, but I rented other things.
and it's Carlos City Hall Bake Shop.
Yeah.
Get your
The Cake Boss cake.
get your birthday cake from the Cake Boss. We used to
just be Carlos.
used to be
now-
Carlos. It used to be Schoening City Hall Bake Shop. That was that was really fun. Used to get really great.
And this is. Oh, you got to get an apple.
Used to get great Bavarian cream donuts at
Yeah.
Schoening City Hall Bake Shop. One of my
Man.
favorite names in Hoboken, Natural and Plus. If you're gonna have a shop,
produce.
I mean it's great. It's produce. It's a bodega kind of thing. Korean joint. What do you and Lisa used to live right here.
This was my first apartment.
First apartment in Hoboken. Look at you on camera. Thumbs up.
That was my start in Hoboken.
That's right. Here, take the newspaper. Find yourself an apartment. Get out of Brooklyn while you can. This place here, Satay Malaysian, used to be a bar called Good and Plenty. And you can imagine that
Oh man, you noisy.
their sign and branding was based on the candy.
Yeah.
So it was like, those pink and white ovals and stuff like that. So yeah, it was, and it was loud. They had a lot of fun in there, didn't
was
they?
loud.
Yeah, they had a lot. And this Shake Shack. Everybody likes the Shake Shack. I don't think they have anything vegan in there, so Rand is not all about the Shake Shack. It was great when I was a vegetarian. We got something there, right? We got a veggie burger
yeah,
there.
we did, yeah.
We took it on the Hampton Jitney,
Yes.
remember, darling?
It was great.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, all right. And yeah, this kind of one of these.
It's another men haircut place.
Yeah.
So many of them. We
Well,
have
see,
not been
VV's
there.
open today. When we walked by the other day, it seemed like they weren't happening.
Yeah.
I think there used to be a blood bank around here somewhere.
Oh really?
Yeah. Rita's is open.
Ooh, I gotta
Okay,
get my nice
it's
coffee
spring.
ice cream.
It's
Coffee
spring.
ice cream.
Rita's is back. Empanada Cafe.
Coffee shake.
Coffee shop happening. No Ellery. I know No Ellery.
Shop sale.
I buy treats for my wife in No Ellery. No, really. I actually like it a lot. They're kind in there, and they have good things. Mills Tavern used to be the beaten path,
Huh.
and I think it was originally a theater of some sort. Jackrabbit. I don't know what the deal is with Jackrabbit. I really don't.
Wasn't that where Stinky? No, it's 12.
No, I don't know.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm having some transmission problems.
Wasn't that where Burger King used to be?
No,
Oh.
that's the next block.
Oh.
No, but I know, but at least the entrance.
It is
Brass
like
rail,
it's like
brass
Google
rail
Hood or
scenario.
something. What?
Brass rail.
Yeah, that's right. The brass rail. Apparently, there is a ghost story. We reported ghosts at the brass rail. Check these buildings out here. Sometimes I wonder about that little
Yeah.
beige guy.
The little blue and the beige.
Yeah, blue and beige.
Yeah.
I have the feeling that they're really, 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 really old.
They're like fathered in,
Like really old buildings.
grandfathered in.
No,
so
not grandfathered than anything. They're just old.
they are, so they can't be touched.
No, maybe it is. I think it's part of the historic district.
Oh.
But acai ya later. Acai ya later. Hilarious. Black Bear Barn Grill used to be called Underpants.
Yeah.
Our friend Cheryl gave it the name Underpants back in the day. Are you going to Underpants tonight? Where were you drinking? I was drinking in my underpants. No, that's right, Adam. It is very colonial. It's really, really old. I think it's just one of the oldest buildings in town. And not really that documented. Cool Vines.
Cool vines. Oh, do they have a wine tasting event?
Is it wine tasting day? You want to go in and
It
taste
is.
some wine?
It is a wine tasting.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to live stream the wine tasting.
No, we won't want to do that.
Probably not. All right, we won't do that. But it's a good liquor store. They have
Oh, they're giant.
good wines. Hey, Poochie. Look at that Poochie.
Big,
It's a big
thing.
dog. Woof. All right, so we're back here at, if you've been watching all along, I'm just going to say, if you look at these blue tiles here, and this kind of archy cutout thing on these two shops, this is leftover from the townhouse. It's not townhouse.
Town what?
Town lunch. It was a place called the Town Lunch, and these
those columns.
blue tiles.
Yeah.
They actually did extend down into the Tally Ho area. Tally Ho ended up being Bahama Mamas.
Oh.
Remember that?
Huh.
But yeah, it was. We don't. People have been saying how ridiculous it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not have a 24-hour diner in Hoboken right now.
Not anymore.
That is it. Will we have one again? We might. But we don't have one right now. This is Tombs. It's our record store. It's true. It's a record store. You can buy records and CDs and DVDs and other pop culture items in there. And it's a great shop. Quality greens. Chipotle.
Chipotle. Very delicious.
Chipotle. Was Chipotle where the farm boy was?
Yeah, I think so.
Or was it Quality Greens? I can't remember. This is the City MD here was Stenek Travel, and this is another example
Right,
of the storefront with the great curves and the entranceway and the tile entrance. Just really classic, and again, the kind of thing that they just want to straighten it out because it confuses them. And meanwhile, they did a great job. They really they kept the curves, they kept the tiles, and it's a wonderful thing. This is the former Arthur's Tavern. They have closed. It was a relatively well-known steakhouse,
Yeah.
and they.
I think it was when around COVID.
Yeah, well, they just closed, and they're redeveloping the lot.
Oh.
They're gonna add a lot of square footage,
Oh.
and it's gonna
These
really
guys again.
really become a massive thing. It's too bad because I kind of like the old school vibe of the building
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
and it's just the kind of thing that I would really like to see, kind of fixed up rather than expanded on and modernized. This place, oh gosh, look at this like classic
Bank.
mid-century bank. Trust Company of New Jersey it was built as, and it was as that when I moved here. And it's just a great example of cool old architecture from, I don't know, 50s, 60s. And I just think their sign is just sad. The Trust Company of New Jersey sign was individual letters that were brass or bronze and, you know, attached to the wall. But capital, you know, is it expensive or hard to maintain? Oh, Dorothy, you watch Chantal. Chantal is great. She is my hero. Yeah, thank you. It's really great to hear that. Oh, there's an Arthur's right. Yeah, that sounds familiar, Adam. The Arthur's in Morris Plains. I believe they are connected. Anyhow, I'm just loving the mid-century bank here, and hoping that it stays kind of. I mean, it was probably they probably had to submit that ATM to the Historic Preservation Commission. I really don't like their sign. I would like to see a brass sign version of their logo type and icon there. Just put up, not brass. I don't know what metal, you know, golden metal. That would be appropriate. And yeah, but you know their colors are red, white, and blue, so they'll probably fight that. This here is Lululemon. I think Tunes was in one of these locations at one point. Because I remember when check it out, when Infinity Within from D-Light came out.
Yeah.
Whenever that was.
Yeah.
And they were playing it in there. And I was like, I love that band.
Huh.
And I still do. But anyhow, Lululemon, they actually want this storefront kind of got an acknowledgement from the historical preservation people. It is a rebuild, and they felt, HPC felt that it was, I think it was, you know, in a nice modern retelling. John Ozette, oi! S&B Plumbing, Sephora Studios.
Nobody
Yeah, so
goes
we're on
there.
minute 52 of just walking up and down Washington Street. From where did we start?
11th?
We started near 11th, yeah. Sephora, I don't know, what am I looking at? It's a
Something's
Lotus.
going in. Lotus.
I'm gonna go to a spa.
Same day.
It's
health.
spa time. Oh, same day health, that's right. Coldwell Banker. These storefronts here are pretty. Yeah, no, you're right, Adam. The redevelopers with their signage, it's a challenge. You know, it is really. You need the right people on the boards, and you know, to be able to make that kind of case. So these guys, it was the E-Green Gallery, and an appliance place, and there was all kinds of stuff going on. It was Hallmark. It was a Hallmark store for a while.
Somebody's got a drone up in
Somebody's
the
got a drone up and going up and down the street. And what's happened here is that I don't remember when it was, but when they were fixing up this 327, they went and in the basement, and they lifted up the wood that was in the basement, and underneath it became clear. Once they lifted it, it became clear that the wood that they had lifted up was the wood for bowling lanes, and the bowling lanes were there, and they lifted them up, and they, you know, were excited about that, and that's actually how the Hoboken Museum got its
but
duck pins
I know,
and its
because
balls.
The pins were still underneath.
And there were pins and balls under there.
Yeah.
So it was built, I don't know when it was built, but at one point there was, it was like a Republican club. And then it was the Democratic Club, and then it became the Republican Club, whatever. Political clubs were in there, and probably during Prohibition, and they had bowling lanes in the basement. Fantastic. Louise and Jerry's. That's right, E-Green Gallery. William Terrace and Karen Cool both worked at E-Green.
And a lot of people work at Louis.
No, I know, Paul. Lots of sad changes. There's Louise and Jerry's. I've had some good times in Louise and Jerry's, and it's been renovated, which I'm not really that happy about. The Cuban, totally happening. People like the Cuban. Bangkok City, still happening. You know, I went there once early on, and I didn't really like it, so I never went back. It's probably fine. People say it's good. Illusion, had a meal or two in there. It's good. Fun Asian fusion.
That's it, we don't have it.
We don't have it. All right. Where are we now? Oh, it's Brook and B. You can buy a dress.
Okay, I've got
We got it. Imagine there's a painting on a utility box. It's easy if you try. BCB Bank. So BCB Bank, look at it. This is my own, this is my ego talking, but look at this. It's all been re-bricked. And what else they got? I think the whole building has that. Yeah, it's been redone. And my silly story is that it's at one point the BCB Bank was here. Used to be, I think, Pam Rappo. It's a Bayonne bank. Bayonne Community Bank is what BCB Bank, BCB stands for. And my joke and my ego-driven joke is that I was at they were in that location, and it was before they had done the re-bricking, right? You could see that, this is new. But I remember telling them, "Hey, you're in the ugliest building in Hoboken," like some people from the bank. They probably had it in the works already, but anyhow, it was just funny that they eventually re-bricked the whole thing. I felt good about it because it was one of the oldest ones. Ben and Jerry's. Yeah, Ben and Jerry's.
something's over there.
Jojo, Maman, and Bebe. It's papered up. Bluestone Lane. Daytime hours. Right. Yeah, 7:30 to 3:30. Grimaldi's. Delicious pie. Delicious pizza. Door la door. There's another one. Commercial space for lease. Oh, this is the second Jungle Juice, right? The other one was uptown, right?
That's true.
Yeah. I don't know anything about them. That's what I said for the uptown one. I had to repeat myself. Design studio. They have the step down. This is a phone place.
Remember what was here though? Here was
is that the Hoboken Gourmet?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize it had been empty now.
That's too bad because
Supercuts. Used to be Carollo Pharmacy.
Oh.
We had those uncomfortable anatomical models. We're going. How many special family events in Grimaldi's? That's right. All it happens that upstairs room in the back is a great space for your family hangout. Some pizza.
Cafe.
Oh, Adam, that's great. So you were at a speakeasy in Butte. They knocked down a wall. That's hilarious. Yeah, the framing store is coming. Karma Cafe, delicious Indian food.
Karma Cafe.
Washington General Store. You can buy gifts in there. I'm just saying you can.
And other things.
Pharmacy and compounding. I believe this is the former Hoboken Antiques.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Right? Our Fiore Real Estate. Bear Burger. Has it become Bear Kitchen yet? Oh, it says Bear Kitchen
Yeah,
in the
it's Bear
window.
Kitchen.
We need better Bear Kitchen signage.
They're probably still working on their sign.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah. He's healthy.
Cafe Unibread. We got some
Ooh,
tofu
bread.
toast in there a few days ago,
That was great.
and it actually worked really well for our egg sandwiches. And the emphasis is on the G in sandwich. Midtown Philly Steaks. Well, they need to. This used to be the florist, D'Angelo florist.
Oh, huh.
Yeah. I mean, this Art Deco apartment building is really, really nice. This place, these porches. Yeah, yeah, they're great. That's a really nice. That's a nice building. I was very jealous of some people having a little party.
Yeah.
Might have been during a parade or
I think it was a
something.
parade. They were all
Yeah,
out
they were
there.
like hanging out, having a nice time, and I'm like,
Might have been a St. Patty's Day parade.
well, all I remember about the St. Patty's Day parades is hugging the guy or the person in the Guinness outfit, Guinness cosplay.
He can't see where he's
He doesn't know what's going on, and then some maniac comes up and hugs him. Far Side looking good. Muteki Ramen. I've heard good things about that. It's busy. It's Friday night. People are out. That's why
It's a
I
nice
had
day.
other plans for this walk today, because I knew it was a nice day or a nice evening or whatever, and I had plans, but I didn't do it because I saw how busy the avenue was. I'm gonna
Losing it.
wait. Yeah. So I figured I like the busyness, like the people out and about, the loud music, tricycle cars. Who are those people? Go back to the Bronx. I don't know. I just made that up. That's second story. This place, right? Wasn't it for years that those windows were not there? And it was just like this big, this
Yeah, it was a
huge
big
aluminum
block.
mansard. And then it was like, oh my God, they're punching holes. Yeah, Giovanni's is good pizza, John, I agree.
Yeah.
They put the holes in for the windows or expanded something. And when they put the gym in, and then I discovered, looking at the archives at the Hoboken Historical Museum where I work, that used to be bowling alley up there. I'm obsessed with bowling.
Oh man.
I know. Come on, Hoboken. We don't have a 24-hour diner. We have no bowling alley, but we have a climbing wall. So there's that. Let's go climb the wall. What do you say?
Climb.
Climb. All right. This Riverside Medical Center building qualifies as, to me, ugliest signage in town on Washington Street. It's just ugly. Come on, people. Can't you make something a little nicer than this?
Medical places usually don't
Oh
look
my
great.
God, this is not great. No movie theater either. That's right.
And that's why people don't like going to medical
Oh,
places.
it's
They're not
just tacky.
inviting.
I don't know how it got approved, because signs have to get approved. Bank of America and PSE&G. Yeah.
PSE&G's always been there.
Yeah, but they're closed. I don't even know if they're open anymore. I don't know. Oh, and
They
it's
even
the
say
jewel
it.
of Hoboken. our brutalist bank. Haven Savings. Yeah, I don't like their lighted panel. Sorry, don't like it. But yeah, the brutalist bank.
Do you like
fantastic.
that one up there?
That's pretty. Oh, am I losing juice? I just lost
Maybe.
juice,
Yeah, it's kind of flashing.
and I ended live broadcast. Oh, I think I ran out of juice.